Good afternoon, students, and welcome to the second live session of this membrane technology course. I'm sure that you must be enjoying the course lectures and have grasped the nuances and fundamentals of as well as principles and operation of various membrane processes, technologies. If you recall, we have started our lecture with the very basic fundamentals of what is membrane, how membrane is developed, the history, the significance, the principle, how it can be operated, and the basic equations. Then we slowly went into the membrane materials, right? So what are the materials that can be used for membrane manufacturing, including the polymer, ceramics, all these things. After we learned that materials, we went into discussed about our how to fabricate membranes. Okay, that includes polymeric membranes, composite membranes, ceramic membranes, all such things in details we have discussed. All so many different methods, if you recall, we have discussed in our lectures. So once that is over, one of the most important aspect of the membrane process or technology that we have learned is the membrane fundamentals regarding the thermodynamic aspect, the non-linear thermodynamic aspects. Okay, how membrane can work, basically the transport process, right? So including the concept of the very basics of thermodynamics, chemical potential, we have discussed how we can develop equations for different membrane processes. So after that we started how do we characterize the membranes once we develop the membranes, right? So different processes, membrane characterization, like for microfiltration membranes, ultrafiltration membranes, in general we have discussed the same TEM, then bubble point method, modified bubble point method, mercury porosometry, so many different methods we have discussed, AFM, correct? Now once that is done, so we went into and started discussing about various membrane processes. We started with osmosis, reverse osmosis, then microfiltration, ultrafiltration, nanofiltration. Okay, all these things we have discussed in detail. There are the principles. Then what are the different types of membranes that can be materials that can be used for developing that membranes, that particular membrane, whether it is RO, whether it is UF, right? And what are their possible applications. We have also seen some of the industrial applications. Now after that we have started discussing membrane processes and hybrid processes like pervaporation, then combining pervaporation with distillation. Okay, that is what is the hybrid processes we have discussed. Okay, then other some processes like PRO, pressure retarded osmosis, which uses which is being used to generate electricity, right? All these things we have discussed. Then we have also discussed some other forms of membrane applications like micellar enhanced ultrafiltration, polymer enhanced ultrafiltration, PUF, MEUF, all these techniques. How what are the concepts of membrane reactors and bioreactors, how they can be used in various process industries, including that of water and wastewater industry, treatment industries, right? So after that we have also discussed the various passive and active membrane processes and their dynamics. So we are almost in the verge of completion of the course. I am sure you must have learned the fundamentals as well as the applications, and I am sure this is going to help you in your future studies, or if you are a practicing professional, then this also fundamentals are going to help you to develop the membrane as a manufacturer, or making the membrane modules, or making the entire process for any particular application. Now I'll stop here this, and if you have any particular questions, please go ahead and ask me. I'll be very happy to clarify your doubts. Okay. There are 2-3 questions, but these are actually meaningless questions, and the third one I don't understand what is the meaning of that. Membrane MOC suitable for oxidant chemicals in water industry. I don't know what is that. MOC is supposed to be manufacturing operating certificate, maybe he is talking about, and but what is the exact question is not very clear to me. Okay, if you can clarify, if you can please revise your question, I will be happy to give my answer to that. I can tell you something regarding the exam. I don't know, nobody is asking, but anyway, I think last live session we discussed. Still, I'm clarifying you. There will be some multiple choice questions, just like the ones you have done it in your assignments. So it is advised that please go through all the assignment questions and their true answers. Okay. Then there will be some true and false type of question. There will be some theory questions where you have to write some descriptive questions. One text box will be given, maybe 200 words you have to enter. Not mandatory that you have to enter 200 words, but it will not take more than 200 or 250 words. There is a limit. Limit is already set into that. Okay, it's not that you can keep on writing pages and pages. That is of no use. Then there will be small numericals, just like get question type of pattern, so that you can do it without using much of the calculators. Of course, calculator will be there in the screen, just like it is there in the get exam. You cannot carry it, I think so. Okay, but you can get it clarified from the NPTEL exam details site. Okay, where do's and don'ts and all these things are given, the facts are given. Okay. And all the theoretical questions or subjective questions which you are going to write will be evaluated by me personally. Okay, this is not going to be evaluated by the computer. Okay, numerical sensors also we are going to evaluate personally. Okay, so this is all about the exam. So all the best for your exam and do write it. Okay, and exam questions are being given in a very simple questions, mostly just like the assignment type of questions, and the numericals also what we have done in the class, similar numericals. Okay, mostly the similar numericals. It is not the same, but they are similar. Okay, so when I say similar, it is basically about the toughness of the question. Okay, so they are very simple questions. There is not at all tough. Anyone who has attended the lectures and listened to the classes where I have solved the examples on numericals will be able to do this in the exam. So before the exam, please, it is advised that you please go through it. Okay, and all the assignments as well as this transcript is there also available. All text exam sorry, all the video lectures are available. Still you have any doubt, you have please feel free to drop a mail to me. You know my email id, I am telling you again, kmohanty at iitg.ac.in, or you can register it in the swam portal. We will be happy to address your query. Okay. जस्ट मैं थोड़ा टाइप कर रहा हूँ. क्या नहीं होगा यहाँ. If you have anything to ask me, please ask me. Otherwise, I think we can wind up. If there is no more question, there is no point for me sitting like this. Okay. So I already told you about the exam, and last live session also we discussed about that. Today also I told you about the pattern and all. So you have all the transcript, all the video lectures. Please read. Still you have any doubt, please do write a mail to me. I'll be happy to reply you, or you can drop your query in the SWAYAM portal also. And I think if you don't have any more queries, so then I'll wind it up. Okay. बंद कर देते हैं, कोई नहीं है, क्या करें, वेट करें थोड़ा देर. कितना टाइम हुआ? 15 मिनट. For watching now. Okay. Yeah, so thank you students. In still if you have any query, please feel free to drop a mail to me. Okay, so and all the best for your exam. Thank you.